welcome to Ed Foodie. Today we're going to have something that's really going to be delicious, and I'm anxious to try it. We were in Lubbock one time and went to a fantastic restaurant called Funky Door, and they had this thing called a Quesadilla Burger that Catherine ordered, and it was so good. So what we're going to do is try to recreate that here today, and it's more or less just a hamburger, except rather than on a bun, top and bottom of a hamburger bun, it's between two cheese quesadillas. So your bun is basically two quesadillas, and it was so good. So we're going to start that. It should be pretty simple to make. So let's get started. All right. So what I've got going here is just I'm making two, one for me and one for Catherine, and I've got a 1/3 pound ground beef mixture. I think mine's 80-20, and I just sprinkled in a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder, and then a little splash of Worcestershire sauce. Mix that in good, and now I've flattened one out here into a really nice large patty, fairly thin, because I want this patty to cover the whole quesadilla, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than the tortilla so that when it shrinks, hopefully it'll fit in there just perfect. So we'll just heat this up like we would your normal hamburger patty. And what I think is going to work well, I've got these little, they're called street taco tortillas, and I'm using flour tortillas. And I think that's going to really fit in there nice. It'd be a nice little, almost like a slider. We can go ahead and heat up our pan here. I've got maybe a teaspoon of olive oil. Okay, I put my oven on 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So when these hamburger patties, if they're done before I'm done with the tortillas, I'll stick them in the oven to keep them warm. Okay, this is heating up pretty good. Let's go ahead. I got my olive oil. So let's go ahead and coat the pan good. And so remember, for each hamburger, you're going to need 4 tortillas. We'll put them on here and get them to warm up a little bit. I'm using just regular Mexican style grated cheese. You can grate your own, actually you can use Swiss cheese, you can use cheddar, anything you want, whatever you like on your cheeseburger. If you want to make a really good Tex-Mex quesadilla burger, you could use the pepper jack cheese. So now when I put my cheese, I want to be pretty careful not to get any cheese directly on the frying pan. And I'm only going to put cheese on 2 of these. And then we'll put the other 2 as the top of the quesadilla. All right, let's flip our patty. We'll take a look at the bottom. So it's, starting to brown here a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the top on. I want to turn this down to medium-low, just to make sure we got that cheese to melt in there good. So that looks good. You can see the quesadillas browning. So I'll go ahead and start my next quesadilla. Right now I'll just do the bottom with the cheese. All right, my burger is done, and I always like to set mine on a paper towel and pat it down, get that excess grease off of it. All right, so let's pick up one of our quesadillas. Take up. Oh, that worked out good, just the perfect size. And here's our other quesadilla. Let's stick this in the oven just to keep it warm. Also, if you look early on in my videos, you can see, I think I've got something down there. I think it's probably called Funky Door, Lubbock, Texas. And you can see it's a great restaurant if you're ever up in North Texas. All right, let's serve these up. So I'll put one quesadilla, my hamburger patty, and then for all the good stuff, like I said, if you really wanted to make this a real Tex-Mex quesadilla burger, you would have had the pepper jack cheese in your quesadillas, and then you could have spread maybe some sour cream, some picante sauce, or pico de gallo, and then maybe some guacamole on top and some sour cream, and that would be, wow, real nice Tex-Mex. I'm just gonna have the regular old-fashioned American burger. So what I have here, I'm just gonna put in some onions, some lettuce, tomato, and actually I'm kind of picky on how I build my hamburgers. So then on this side I'll do my mustard, yellow mustard. Some avocado. And some slices of dill pickle. And you know what's really great about these is, you know, normally if you put ketchup or mustard or mayonnaise, then you put everything else on, everything's sliding, slipping off, and here the cheese is all, you know, built in your bun, so you don't get the cheese melted in there to make everything else slide off. So here we go. I think I'll cut this in half to take a photo, and then we'll taste it. Okay, there it is. Oh, does that look great? We'll take a bite. Really good. Like I said, the thing is you can put any kind of cheese you want or as much cheese as you want on there. I probably could have put maybe a little bit more.
make it like it. Very special. Good. Nikki, you like it? Yeah, try some.
But there you have it, quesadilla burgers, just a little something fancy to do with a regular hamburger. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Ed Foodie right over there. And thank you for watching.